So, Bugsy, are we gonna do the super head talk bro thing like the boss said? Yeah, we have to. You don't seem very happy about it. Do I ever when it comes to freaking super head talk bros and the fact that Sonic and Amy are gonna just have the same argument? I want you to change. I can't change because because I was raised I left my family and I don't know how to have proper actual relationships with people. And I don't want to accept when I have a problem. I just want to hit things with my hammer. But when I actually need to be aggressive, I I freaking shrink down like a fucking dormouse around other people. I mean, the fact that she hasn't hit Rouge at all with that hammer makes me just go, Bugsy, what do you expect? Like, to me, this Amy is very inconsistent. Like, the dudes have to pay. That's, hey, it ain't our fault that Sonic can't commit to you. Like, for someone who prides themselves on knowing what Sonic is actually capable of, right? For someone that prides themselves to know what Sonic is and shit, you know all the other stuff, Amy, but you acting like just forcing this man to become a husband is gonna work. I know that's some straight Chi-Chi shit. That don't work. Hell, it barely worked for Chi Chi because Goku was kind of just like, I thought marriage was a food. Yeah, Bugsy, but think about it. Think about it. Amy's just gonna be mad, and we're gonna hear freaking Sonic like, I don't know what to do because I don't have experience with any kind of relationship. Let me take Maru's portrait down and put my own up. Yeah, Maru and the others didn't want to be here, and I did not want to force them because let's be completely honest, they got sick of it, and me and Bug cannot blame them because oh my god, for like how? Because I remember it from even though I'm from an alternate timeline, I do remember doing these videos, and I just go. The thing about Amy is she doesn't take any responsibility for herself either. Sonic does it half-assedly because he doesn't understand what it means to be in a relationship. I'm with Puzzle. From Puzzle and Sling? Uh-huh. How did that work? Don't ask. See, I still have my harem though, like you do. But I want but let's just say I expanded a little bit. Just a touch. But still, I but I am kind of with you on the whole Amy needs to fucking change. Because I know Amy's gonna just be like, oh, oh, woody, woody, woo. And let's just get to the point.
Cream! I literally, I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
Sonic, this is your fault because Amy lost her natural mind. Nick Williams, I just want to say, it's not Sonic's fault that Amy lost her mind. It's the fact that Amy doesn't even try to say, hey, maybe there's a problem. Maybe I want to talk about that problem. No, she never does. It's always, oh, I don't have any problems. And then when Sonic tries to talk to her about it, I'm gonna run away because I'm a child and that's what I do. Like, even though she's like 20. Like, dude, at some point you gotta take responsibility for yourself and even some of your actions. People be, Sonic didn't have to say sorry about the whole, like, when he was talking to Amy and saying that, like, you only chose Dexter because he was safe, and like he shouldn't apologize for that shit. I don't think he should have, because like at the end of the day, that's what Amy does. And the fact that it ain't working out with Sonic right now because they're having a little bit of a rough patch. She thinks just because of that, I'm just going to be angry and wait for the day that Sonic decides to sack up. When she needs to understand that the Sonic that she knows had a lot of different shit going on in his life, and you only like the hero aspect of him mostly, and you hung out with him, but he never talks about his other life. And yes, his siblings are a little bit of a problem, but at the same time, you made no effort of trying to say, hey, I don't want Sonya on this girls' trip. I know. Like, that's the thing. That's the thing about Amy. She balls up her anger until she just lets it all out, and it's annoying. Because it's like, lady, deal with your actual factual problems. You got Sonic, but you don't know what to do with that. At all. Just at all.
I don't believe you.
No, I'm afraid it's very true.
Show me a body. I don't believe you.
Well, I'll tell you the whole story, shall I?
I don't believe you. I don't.
Let the rabbit speak, Sonic. God damn. Makes me want to go into that universe and just shake him. Dude, I want to do more than just shake Sonic. I want to punch him in the face for 5 minutes. Like, for once, Blue, shut the fuck up and let someone talk. Let someone explain what's going on, you dumbass. God dang, I know you always be running your mouth, but can you just take a minute?
I don't believe you. Wait, I don't believe you. I don't believe.
Can we speed this up? Yeah.
What is going on? Thanks, Turles. Finally, give me directions. I'll start carrying people. Give me a minute here. Thanks, Mini Tails. Can I see if Rosemary, Vanilla, and Wendy are okay? Well, hopefully we will.
At this point, I don't know. At this point, and they're having like a Lord of the Flies kind of situation. Oh my God. So they're literally going, get the girl, stab the girl, spill her blood. Mm-hmm. Only half of our audience is gonna get that. Hey, it's not our fault that people never took literacy. It's not our fault.
Well, thanks, Nick Williams. Sonic, this is your fault. Because of you, Amy has lost her natural mind. Well, everybody else thinks Amy has lost her placement on our mortal plane.
I don't think she's dead. She's probably just trapped. Y'all. That's what. It's only been like what, 2 weeks? I mean, for London Flies, it took like a month or 2 before they started going tribal and shit. Did it take a month, or was it like a week? Hold up. Let me ask Alexa. Alexa, how long did it take the characters from Lord of the Flies to act uncivilized?
From IPL.org. In Chapter 9 of Lord of the Flies, William Golding employs symbolism, repetition, and animal imagery to convey the theme that the need for power can cause people to become savages.
Okay, we're gonna have to ask Google. How long did it take for Lord of the Flies characters to act uncivilized and like tribal? I would say this regression took like a month. I would say it took 2 months. Yeah, let's just go with that because they never really specify.
So, honestly, I think if she's just crazy, which she always has been
Hey, you find nothing wrong with that. You find nothing wrong with the fact that Amy is like cuckoo bananas. Yeah, because he likes to stick his... Because Bugsy, he likes to stick his wick in crazy. You know that. I know that. I guess River was too crazy for him. River was too crazy for him. River was too crazy for him. Oh, God.
15 years I have known her, then honestly, that's fine. Thanks, Lightning Tiger. She's not dead. She's in the cave. They say she's dead in the cave. This is like...
No, she's in the cave, moron. God dang, the chat sees more than what your little friends see. Do you not get that, man? Use that shit to your advantage. For the love of God.
Listen, I will help Rouge once I find my children. I don't know how she'll feel about them being a higher priority than her. But it is what it is. Where...
I swear to God, Shadow, you should find her first, then find the kids. Or at least find the kids, and then tell her that you just found them while you were trying to find her. Do so, like, Shadow, you need to think about these things, bro. Dude, bro will always save them kids first, and we both know this. I don't know why you think that would be any different. We're really trying to get through this because, honestly, we really got the Dark Carnival to do. But the boss never said that we couldn't do this for, like, a short amount of time because, like, really, we got shit to do.
No one has ever thought it was nice to know me. Thank you, Colton. Shadow the other girls hog-tied Rouge to a tree.
Oh, God! Oh, my God. They literally went straight Lord of the Flies, PT. They literally went straight Lord of the Flies. That's hilarious. Bugsy. Bug. How long were they gone? How long were they gone? It had to be like a week or two, man. But it takes like a little bit longer before people start to crack. You know, like a month or two. Like, you know, when it sets in. But it's been like a week. Two or three at the very most. I swear to God, they crack so easily. Me and you'd be literally pulling a Flight 29 down, boiling water and shit. Oh man, Flight 29 down. I haven't thought about that fucking show in like forever. Let's be honest, it was a better Lost than Lost. Fuck that ending. Still fuck that ending. I don't care how well we are. We'll always say fuck that ending. I hated it, and I know you hated it. Dude, I woke up, went to school, came back, and was disappointed when that was a thing. When I was still in school, I was fucking disappointed at it. I was like, damn. That's it? That's all we got? Fuck this. You ever think of rewatching Lost? And dealing with that shit again? Hell no. Fuck that shit.
Oh. Were you party to this?
No, I don't know what hogtie means.
Of course you don't know what hogtied means, Amy, because Megalo said we shouldn't call her dumb. Yeah, we shouldn't. But, like, it doesn't help when she doesn't even know what the fuck anything means. Like, Amy, did you go to school? She probably didn't, bro. Not in this universe, at least. You know, it would explain a lot.
You don't. You're safe for now.
What happened? Why are we in Disneyland?
Listen.
You're not at Disneyland. This is freaking Caveland. Dude, what if this is Discovery Island? Bugsy, if this was Discovery Island, freaking Amy would have saw photo negative Mickey, and photo negative Mickey would have been like, "Hey baby, You want to see my head come off? And then like his head would have came off, and there's like yellow chunky blood because that's totally how blood fucking works. Yeah, it decoagulates, but it doesn't turn yellow. What the fuck was with that one? Sorry, this person wrote this thing and probably didn't know how blood works. Thank God he didn't know how Chaos Lord blood works. Yeah, thank God for that.
I will help Rouge once I find my children. Or somehow.
Sonic, this doesn't sound so good.
What
Thank you,
the-
Kendrick. Shadow, if you help Rouge, she can't tell you where your kids are.
She can't. Sonic, we're never ever gonna get out of here. Sonic, please.
No.
You know, if we were there, we would just teleport everybody out here and be like, Sonic, I'm taking these guys to fucking civilized boot camp. Fuck off. Oh yeah, we totally would do that. We're gonna teach you how to be in proper society, you fucking worm bags. No, drop and tell me the attic. Then tell me the play My Fair Lady. Go. Balance these books on your heads, maggots. We're gonna make you into proper ladies soon enough. There will be no ooga booga. Bug, stop. So that's how I'm like when I'm not doing the joke. Yeah, pretty much. Interesting. That's it's fucking interesting.
No, hold on. Thank you, Basil. Amy, listen to me, demand a refund. Thank you, True Hero. Amy, do you remember anything about yesterday?
I wouldn't demand, dude. I would fucking sue the entire airline because goddamn, like, I go somewhere and we just crash, motherfucker, and I'd be like, nah, this whole airline is getting fucking shut down. I don't give a shit. But you know, in our defense, this wouldn't happen unless we teleport everywhere. I mean, unless we want to walk. Then yeah. I mean, yeah, but most of the time we either what? We either fly or we either teleport. We barely, like, we use our vehicles, yeah, but like, we usually just use our vehicles because we know that they're not gonna fail. Airplane in the sky. Why didn't it go down?
She thought this was Disneyland, buffoon. Thank you, Devil Tales. Yes, keep drinking the seawater. It's good for you.
Don't drink the seawater, you fuck. Don't drink the seawater. You haven't boiled it, so don't drink it, you fucking. Why is it that we're the only ones that have survival skills? Because we've been through shit like this. They haven't, and it really shows.
Really a little concerned by that.
Thank you, Elliot Wilbur. Boss, I untied Rouge, and I already found the treasure.
You're probably gonna tie her back up again.
What treasure? What the fuck? Where are my children? I don't...
We will. Hey, I might actually get to snag that treasure, you know. Do you have to do that for Marine right now? Do you have to do everything for Marine in your timeline? Motherfucker, why you gotta put me on blast like that? Because I know, because me and you will do anything for Marine. Let's be real. Yeah, but I'll also do anything for puzzle. And I'm actually kind of glad you hooked up a puzzle, actually. I'm kind of interested in that.
I don't know where your kids are. Probably for the best. I don't want you around them. Thank you, Count on. Uh-oh.
I mean, to be honest, I wouldn't want Sonic around my kids either after what he said to them. How are you gonna just say to these kids, yes, they're bad. Yes, they're basically baby-ass kids. All right? They're basically baby-ass kids. But how are you gonna tell them that that the person they called grandfather is not really their grandfather, and showing them Black Doom is their grandfather? I want to choke. I'm mad foreshadow. I want to choke him myself with this with my cane and go, this is why you're fatherless, okay, man? Like, you nearly have no father figure to really have, and then you get mad because the one father figure you technically had, it freaking is spending time with Shadow's kids. Like, Sonic, that is petty as fuck. Literally, these kids are little, even though they're bad and the baby's kids, basically. You should have not done that. But be glad it wasn't me or Bugsy's kids, or we would have beat your ass. No amount of rings would have saved you from the ass whooping you would have received. You would have been paralyzed for life. God damn. I mean, you're not wrong, but god damn. No, I'm serious. You'd have been like, I can't move. No, I'd be like, bitch, you deserve it. Thank you, idiot. I'd have probably said at some point, like, if we were doing that, I'd have been like, you think that lyric was bad? With us, you'll be surprised what you can live through, Blue. You'd have just turned into Toxin, wouldn't you? Yeah. I mean, yeah. Would have been enough to freak him out. Yeah, but do we really want to give Sonic more trauma than he already has? Couldn't hurt. Could scare him straight. Dude, that only works. That only works for, like, teenagers and when you take them to a prison. I mean, yeah, but it could work for Sonic because then he'll associate being a dick with this, with us beating his ass. Duh. Round his ass out a little bit. Give him the beating he never received. That he should have received from Shadow. Yeah, but but then again, it'd be like that one AU where the scientists were like messing with Sonic. Do we really want to go that way? I mean, we'd beat them down. We wouldn't do all the weird shit they were doing. Oh, by the way, didn't you kill those scientists? Oh yeah, they're in the pocket dimension getting eaten by the Vorslore. My god. Yeah, on certain nights you can still hear them screaming, we're only doing what we were trying to do. Oh! And it's just beautiful. Serves those assholes right for experimenting on the other Sonic, man. Fuck those assholes. I even got the one that was like, he's just an animal. He was a hero, but we really showed that he was an animal. I found that dude, and I was like, and then I started doing the stuff. I started torturing him, and he was like, just, you may be a scientist, but you're just an animal too. That's pretty much what happened. God damn. Yeah. No bullshit. Like no bullshit. That is fucking cool. I know, right? Like, it ain't like, to me, I don't see you as just a human. I see you as a motherfucker who wanted to play God or mess with Sonic because you wanted to see how he works. Me, I just beat you down and showed you how you tick. And now I have him as a butler. And I have the Mario Quartet, who I've also enslaved. Don't even give me that, folks. They were horror Mario characters. Don't fucking give me that look. Alright? Because I know some of you are looking through the screen like, Bugsy, that's some fuck shit. That, like, literally, I'm enslaving monsters here. What have you been doing? Eating a Hot Pocket? And if you got more Hot Pockets, share some, motherfucker. Share some, goddammit. Motherfuckers want them Hot Pockets too, You really want a Hot Pocket? Yes. Which one do you like better? I guess pepperoni. Like, if it's a contest, like, I mean, gun to my head, pepperoni. But if you find me a meatball sub one, I would totally eat that one. Yeah, meatball sub ones were kind of the rare unicorn. They were kind of, yeah, they were kind of like that, weren't they? Mm.
Wrong.
I'm gonna try once. I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do.
Tails, I think that's a little out of the question now.
I gotta try.
What the fuck? Dad's lost his
Okay, we should
fucking
stay calm.
mind. Bugsy, it
You-
happens when you're in a
I
claustrophobic
will.
area.
Thank you, Detective Vector the Crocodile. Gwahaha. Shadow, just play along with it, huh? The quicker you get this one out of the cave, the quicker y'all can get back here. Plus, the Chaotix could sell their story to the Daily Mobius for some big bucks. That'll get Charmy's bounty erased and charges forgiven. Yeah. The criminal justice system does not work in that manner.
Vector, you may not be our Vector, but I gotta be honest with you. That doesn't work, man. Charmy has done a lot. You can't fucking excuse his shit. The man was stroking it in the woods. Is there any, like, you can't help him for that. He's gonna have decent exposure to keep on freaking harassing chicks. I'm telling you, man, the manosphere sucks ass because these little weak ass motherfuckers can't get dates, and they push that on the other people, other dudes that already feel kind of lonely and don't know where to go. So it's like, oh, we gotta go that way, you know? Like, I'm just like, at this point, you know, we could just put Charmy in another universe and just have him go where people don't even know his name. I mean, yeah, but do you think they'd go for what we're saying right now? Probably, but, you know, you never know. But, you know...
Vector the Crocodile, you will not be able to buy his innocence. Thank you, Charles the Great White. Oh, looks like something's swimming to the, oh god, it's river, retreat, she's too fast.
Oh,
What
Jesus!
a Sonic is, please have
Run for the love of Christ! Who's River? Who's River Bugsy? She wants to fuck Sonic, but it's worse than that because she's like a yandere on crack. Oh my god. Yes! Oh, sweet Jesus, is it that bad? She has a Sonic doll that that is heavy, and she uses that shit as a weapon, like a blunt object. Holy shit. Like, why? Because Sonic just attracts the crazy bitches. It's just how it is. Why, though? I don't know.
Care to explain? Thank you, Tony the Axolotl. Hey, can I have some seawater, please? I need to breathe, please. Our axolotls are... I could have sworn axolotls were freshwater. Thank you, Devlin.
Yeah.
Devlin. Mr.
Wait a minute. Alexa, are axolotls freshwater or seawater?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, axolotls, which are actually amphibians, require brackish water, a mix between fresh and salt water. The ideal temperature for axolotls is between 60 to 64 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah, just like I figured. Bug, you have an axolotl. I know, but sometimes I forget.
Your Shadow, I'm taking care of Ruby and Opal while Miss Murcielago is tied up right now. I tried to stop them and I've been bringing her food and water. The girls ate the tires off of Omega's RC car and are playing on the obstacle course I built. Mr. Shadow, you should sign them up for gymnastics. I didn't ask you to babysit my children.
Then what is the alternative, Shadow? Shut the fuck up. Bro, at least they're safe. Oh my god, I hate Shadow so much. Sometimes it's like, it's stuff like that makes me go, this is why people demonize this man. I know, right? It's like, the fuck is wrong with him?
You seem like a kiss-up.
I didn't
Thank
ask
you,
you.
Ray.
I didn't ask you to babysit my kid. Motherfucker, then who? Who then? Who then, Shadow? Who then? You want them to just go run amok, drink some seawater, and go crazy? You want that shit? Because you don't teach them kids any kind of things or life lessons or values. You just let them go ham. Being a dad myself, you don't fucking get that shit. Your parenting sucks, and so does Rouge's.
Hey, I know Amy's beat. That sandstorm dances.
The Rouge does.
Just stay calm.
Dude, no. We are not dancing to Rook says, so after this, we are totally doing it.
Keep running.
Thank you, Alice.
There's no way out.
Run, run, run.
Red.
There will be no rain, and there will be no leaving.
Oh, there won't be run
I'm not-
on account of you blocking off the only exit and entrance to the
That's
cave.
right.
I'm so done.
You don't need to yell.
No, I don't.
We got a freaking Amy whacked out on fucking seawater. Good God, thank God we can teleport. Can't y'all just teleport them out of here? Naturally? Probably not. This Shadow don't got it in him. He ain't man enough.
Nobody leaves till I say they can.
Oh God. So you wanna just bail after this? Let's go work on the Dark Carnival after this. I mean, Velvet still wants to be like, oh, my Grim Carnival is so much better. It's like, bro, it's like we've been at this longer than y'all. Y'all demons, but we're Kuros, and we know what fear is about. It doesn't matter if you're a freaking demon or a dreaming or a nightmaring. How are things with you and Knights, by the way? Oh, we're doing good. How did anything happen to you in your universe, on your timeline? Well, me and Knights tried to make it work, but no, we kind of did. Like it never worked out for us, but it's probably working out for you. And that's good. I like to hear that.
Calm down, otherwise you'll get kicked out of Disney World, won't you?
You know I know it's not Disney World. It's
No.
my cave.
Oh God, she's acting like Styx. You know, she kinda is.
Okay, Amy, just calm down.
No! I have never been told to calm down by you or any other man ever.
I swear to God, we would just leave her. I'll be like, fine, stay in your goddamn cave, lady. That's what we get for being nice to you. Yo, because Sonic kid, man, me and you would have just left. I'd have been like, fuck this, I got the Dark Carnival. We got the Dark Carnival to work on. Suck our chaotic Snickers bars. God damn. See, even in an alternate timeline, you're still like me. Even though you hide it behind that proper voice of yours. I'm just saying, like, at this point, I'd have just said, fuck it. I'd be like, Sonic, y'all on your own. We ain't helping. Because she's always gonna be like this, and you and her are just not compatible. You try to make it work, but it never works because and let's not even talk about when he was trying to get her into that fancy restaurant and they were closed. Sonic, you could have just told the lady you don't got the money for that. You don't got the dinero. You don't got the cheese. You don't got the cheddar. There's no shame in saying that you didn't have all of that. You didn't get the greenbacks. You don't got the fat stacks. You don't got the mad cats. But, like, I'm just, at this point, you think we should just bail on the video? I mean, yeah, we got enough for people to work with. I'm done. then us men don't need to be around here. Fucking deal with your own problems, Amy. Shit. No, she won't, because dealing with her problems requires actual work. Mental work that she's not capable of doing. Because she doesn't want to do it. Because it's too hard for her to do it. Because it's too hard for her because she thinks she ain't smart enough. Nah, you smart enough to wield a hammer. You smart enough to beat a man into their lives. You're smart enough to take someone out. But you're not smart enough to actually just work on yourself. That's my problem with Amy. Man, I say, guys, we'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, we'll do another one. I'm gonna go drink out of my flask. Hey, do you drink out the same? You got the same kind of liquid I got in my flask? Yeah, I can top you off. Thank you. I have never wanted to fucking drink this badly. I know, this is what they do. That's what Amy and Sonic fucking does in this universe. You just want to drink. You just want to drink because you just feel like you need it. Because you just feel like you just sat and watched two children just fight for no reason. You're trying to make sense of it, but they don't want to make sense of it because they got kid logic. Mostly with Amy, it's more like little girl logic. And she's like 20 and stupid. Well, we'll see you guys later. Peace. Bye, folks, and come to the Dark Carnival. Because seriously, it's way better than whatever Amy's got going on, I swear to God. Oh, if she was in the Dark Carnival, we would have kicked her out. Yeah, the Boo Brothers are like our security, so yeah, she would have got kicked out. Oompa Loompa style. Oh, wait a minute, the Boo Brothers can actually sing? I was really specific about that, but they can sing like angels, man. Really? That's fucking awesome. Yeah.